sleep, there might be some dreams that you have, and do not escape that dreams. There is something that is going on secretly that me and you doesn't know. They want to come back again to do the same thing they did to our forefathers. So we have to wake up, learn quickly to come together, because now you people have the power. You are in America. You have the good time. You have the good finance. You have the good stamina. Let's come together. This is not the time. I'm coming. Too much.
Okay, land your plane real quick. And then I'm gonna let God-man speak. But land your plane real quick. Go ahead, because I gotta respond to this.
This is not a time for litigations. This is not a time for us to come against each other, because it has happened before. So please, I beg all of you. We are on the time bomb.
Okay, listen.
I'm coming. We're on the time bomb. Too much. You have a very bright, good platform. And as you are gathering the people, I beg of you, these your brothers that have been taken out of America, it's not because of anything. It is because of the plan. So please, there might be some cons, negativity out of that, which I know most of the blacks are doing some of the things over there that are not good.
Okay, hold on, brother.
In the nutshell, I'm coming. In the nutshell, this plan, please, let's be very seriously and understand what is going to happen. What I'm telling you is not something that is not going to happen. Within a few years, about 5-6 years, you will come back to me and tell me, you're good, you say something. It's from the spirit and it's physical. They understand. Please. So don't let us now sit in front of the camera and then speak about Nigeria, Ghana, Congo. These people are where we are from.
Jogo, let me say
Thank
this.
you.
Jogo,
Okay, hello. Thank you.
Hold on, Godman. I'm gonna let you speak right after me. I gotta respond. Jogo, let me say this.
Yeah, I'm done.
Y'all always speak of unity after we gotta get some straight and after we gotta check you. Okay? Y'all not speaking unity in your own homeland. When are you the tribe? All the tribes in Ghana, all the tribes in Nigeria, when are y'all gonna get on one accord first? Stop trying to unify with foundational Black Americans. We're already on code amongst our own people. Now, you guys may not like how we're on code, but we're on code over here. When it's time for us to make a change and stand on business and get what we're supposed to get, we get it.
Yeah. We gonna get
y'all the ones who suffering over there and not getting what y'all supposed to get because y'all don't know how to do this. Y'all know how to get on a plane. Y'all know how to climb in a boat. Y'all know how to jump on an inner tube and float to somewhere else.
Yeah.
We don't know how to do that because we don't have a homeland or any other place where we can flee to that's popping like it's popping over here.
Exactly.
Yeah, America has never gone to other places and bombed them. You're right.
This.
No, actually,
sister, that was just petty and small.
Yeah. You know, she's emotional and she's
young.
But here's the thing. Why don't you tell that same talk to your people in Ghana, rally the troops there, and then we might hear what y'all got to say. Get it popping in your homeland first.
That's what I always say.
And then come speaking that unity stuff after you speak it to your own people. Remove the beam from your eye first, then you can see clearly and wag your finger at Black Americans. But right now, you can't wag your finger at nothing when you come from a failed homeland where they defecate in the streets.
I don't come from a failed homeland. Thank you, though.
Thank you.
Let me say it like this, sister. I'm sorry, Godman. Let me put this in real quick.
Nigeria is more safer
building
than
our
America.
house first. We are
I guess if
building.
you're Nigerian, it's safer.
There is a point I want to make here.
Behind 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗀𝗶cie H𝘂𝗲 and backing them up and get on unity with 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie
They're
You don't.
actually
You don't.
Nigerian military in Burkina Faso. We're actually backing them up.
As an
Okay,
American,
yeah,
you don't have to
because
tell us
We're
what to
backing
do
them up.
I'm
on
You
the
need to tell us
hearing,
continent.
what to do.
I'm hearing that y'all talking with the French behind Burkina Faso's
We're
back.
not talking with the
Yeah.
French. We
You
stopped
hear
talking
that?
Ghana,
with
the
the
Ghana
You
French.
heard
president
that a
is.
So
president is
yeah, the
talking with
Ghanaian
the
president is.
French.
We're not talking with the
That's not the
French.
So
citizens.
y'all,
He
so,
Get
represents
the
Do
you
you
facts
guys.
do?
right.
so don't ever
He
speak
represents you
unity
guys.
to Black
Too much.
Americans when
No,
you're
no,
not
no,
even
no. Too much.
unified.
We
You
are
don't even know
unified,
our president. You're
actually.
getting the
No, you're
presidents
not.
wrong.
So hold
Like,
on,
We
I
are
Stop,
gotta
very
let,
stop,
unified.
stop,
gotta
We are
stop,
let
very
stop,
God man
unified.
speak.
stop, stop lying.
We have our
Hold
own
on,
communities.
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
let
We have
God
our
man
own
Just one
networks.
speak.
We
point.
have
SP,
Tribally,
one
you're
point.
not
So I
together
gotta let
tribally.
God
Stop
man
lying.
speak. Hold
Can
on,
look,
I
please,
gotta Joe
one point.
Gold. Joe Gold, hold
Hello.
on. I gotta let God man speak. It's his turn. Go ahead, God man.
God, thank you for granting me this request. I feel like the whiteys, you're looking at us and you're saying, look at them, we got them. And I feel like there's a hidden agenda to divide us. There's a hidden agenda to keep you guys here on this part of the planet. And you guys don't know what's going on because Africa is the future. I'm telling you guys. Look, I had a dream. Let me tell you something. I had a dream.
same thing,
And in the
Martin.
dream, all
God, man, I just need you to tell me how
races
old
were
you are, then you
running to
continue,
Africa.
please.
There was stampede at the
Not
airport.
listen to him.
Listen, there was
Listen to him.
stampede, a
Listen to him.
huge
People.
stampede at the airport.
Listen to him.
You guys don't know what is going on. This is an agenda to keep you guys here. Why were they always showing you negative parts of Africa on TVs? Because they wanted to keep you guys here. You
Too much.
guys don't know anything about the continent of Africa. Do you know the amount of resources that are underneath the African
Yes, we're
earth?
aware, brother.
Look, Africa
Yes,
has
we're very
about
aware.
70% of the world's arable land. Do you know what this means? 70% of the world's arable land. That's a food basket to feed the world.
Then why aren't y'all
Africa
taking
is the only.
advantage of
Well,
this?
let me finish.
Exactly. I was.
Please let me finish. Look,
Why
Africa
y'all
is
ain't
the
got
only
clean
continent
water?
that can cut itself from other continents and still survive. No
Why y'all ain't
continent
got
on this
clean
face of the
water?
planet can survive without Africa. All the minerals that are underneath the earth are for you and I.
Hold on, God. I'm gonna let you speak, but I gotta stop you right there.
Okay,
Please,
all right.
please do.
Do
Fine.
you know that in the continent of North America, we we don't need anything from Africa in the continent of North America, sir.
What about
Exactly.
cobalt?
Okay, let me answer that.
I'm
For
sorry, what?
electricity.
Oh
Let me
my
answer that.
God.
So
Cobalt.
listen,
Hold
we
on.
haven't
Cobalt.
You don't
Listen,
need
For
anything in America
cars.
from Africa?
No, we don't.
we have
Does your
diversity of
government know that?
minerals. We haven't even touched the
You
surface
you
yet.
got to confuse. You
Bro,
young because you got to
trust me,
confuse. You
Does
don't know
your
what you're
government
talking
know
Please,
about.
that?
let me, can I finish? Can I
Yes,
finish?
sister. It's been the American government's
Can I finish,
policy for
please?
What do you
years
think
to
you
Go
take
can
and
get
from
do go and
cobalt
others
do a
from
and
simple
keep
cars?
Google
ours
search.
in
Listen,
house.
Where
Go
do
and
you
do a
think
simple
cobalt is
Google
gotten
search to
from?
see
For
how
the
many
cars.
Bingo.
you
how
haven't
many
even
American
touched
Elon
the
villages are
getting
in
the
Africa.
cobalt
Africa has
from?
the potential to become 5 times as rich as Dubai.
That's
I'm
a
telling
big
you guys.
lie.
Okay. Hey, too much. Let me say this. Let me say this right here. Okay, so y'all got to confuse about minerals and resources. Okay, so let's get this straight right now. Okay,
they do.
now water. Okay, which we have the most water. Okay, than anywhere in North America. Okay,
You can't be.
water and food are essential. We grow that here. Okay.
Same in Africa.
You don't have
So
that. You
yeah.
don't, but you didn't have that. Okay. You
What?
don't
What?
have
Wait,
more
hold on.
water.
Are you
What?
being
Are you being
Water
for
is
real right now,
essential.
you're
bro?
not being serious.
Water
I'm
is
Oh my
sorry.
God!
essential.
Tell me
I
you
have to
haven't
stop
been
this
to Africa
madness
Water.
right
without telling me you
now.
haven't been to
Okay.
Africa, bro.
Listen,
Can someone
listen.
please mute
Because
this
cause
guy?
listen. If you live in Cynical,
Africa is
or
literally Africa.
if you live in Cynical or Guinea, just be quiet, youngin. If you live in Guinea or Cynical, where water is at, because that's where the water is at. But when you're up there where Naja is and Fossil and all of that, that's one of the driest areas up there. So
Oh
what
my God.
happened? Look, so what
Please
happened if you
stop.
listen?
Please
If you
stop.
listen, because I'm giving you a lesson that's happening right now. This is how ignorant you are. So just be quiet and
So
listen,
how do we
youngin.
get? How do we
That's
get
why
power?
Like
How
I
do we
Africa.
get
said,
That's why
be
electricity?
quiet,
Africa. That's
youngin,
why
so I can
Africans
finish
eat.
telling you.
organic food,
because
and
you're
grow
not listening.
organic
Because you're not
crops,
listening. Because
and
you're not talking about. We're not talking about the same thing.
so we're not
If you
talking
be
about the crops
quiet.
that African
You're
grows.
not talking
Quiet,
about the
Ife.
same thing. Be quiet.
Let him finish.
Okay. So what I'm saying is this: up there in Niger, where it's the most driest at, okay, they had to implement a moon system. And since you're from Nigeria, smart young lady, you would have known that same moon system that they put up there, they put in Nigeria first so they could grow food there, because they couldn't grow food there because it was too dry. So whenever they put water in the ground, it would be sucked in the ground. You can look at, just be quiet. You can look this up. It's called the moon system. They're using it. This is what Abraham Toria is using up there. You could put it in a desert land and it'll grow a forest. They did it in Nigeria. You should know this because you didn't have.
It's all part of the
First of all,
plan.
You didn't have
King.
all of that.
First of
Keep
all,
you guys
King.
here.
King,
Trust
can I
me.
say something?
You can look
can't-
at.
I
you
can't
can look
respond
it
to
up.
First of all, King.
China has the same
King.
system because China doesn't have a lot of
King.
rivers and lakes
Listen,
either.
the
King,
DR Congo
can I say
alone,
something real quick?
Let me
Can I
come
say
with
something real
some
quick?
if
Do
you
you know
correct
we're next to
the
the Atlantic?
resources of the DR Congo alone, right, it's richer than the United States.
Hold
and-
on.
Do you know
and-
we're
and-
next to
and
the
Europe
Atlantic?
combined.
You guys
Just
some
one
facts.
country.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking
Yes.
about right now in modern times. In modern
What do
What do
times,
you mean
they
right
are
now?
using that
The
system
country
right
You're
is
talking
now.
about-
living
you're talk-
uncertain.
No,
You're
what I'm
talking
saying
about
right
a
So if
now.
you guys
specific.
have so much food all over, you wouldn't have this
Everybody
system.
Hold on.
You're talking
I
about
got
a
Everybody,
you.
lighten
specific
up.
system.
Everybody get
the
quiet.
surface.
Hold
Everybody
on.
get quiet. Let the host have his words.
Everybody,
And we are still
mute up.
living.
I got to hit you with some facts.
Okay.
Now, we talked about cobalt and the
Yes,
Congo. I want y'all to understand something. America does not drill for its own natural resources. Don't ask me why all the presidents don't do it, but we have it. Did you know cobalt is in Alaska, California, Idaho, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, North Carolina, New Mexico,
I have a question for the host.
Pennsylvania, Puerto
No,
Rico,
can I ask my question when
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead.
know.
If
Can I have
you
a
all
It
would
was
question?
second in
listen
resources.
just a little bit longer,
Hold
it
on.
wouldn't be so disrespectful. You all are you're not listening to learn. You're
Exactly.
listening to refute.
You're trying to tell us in African.
He was talking
That-
about America and cobalt and what was available in America.
You're
So
talking
what was the
about
problem with that?
cobalt in the Congo? Listen, we don't need anything from Africa.
Exactly.
All
Okay.
we gotta do is what Trump said.
It's hard to believe that America, the most destructive
Wait,
nation in
wait,
the world.
Effie.
You know what, ma'am? If
Effie,
you're
let us understand what he's saying.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to knock you down, and we don't got to hear none of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Too
I'm
much.
telling you that if America wants to drill, baby, drill, we don't need any country.
Exactly.
Now we know America's all up in countries for natural resources. I'm not saying that that's not true, but the point is we don't have to be there.
Right. And we're second
But
in
then you are
resources on
there.
top of that.
But
We don't
the thing
have
is,
to.
But then
Okay,
you're
then
there.
tell your government to leave
I-
Africa
can I-
then.
Listen, I'm not
But
like listen. We got Trump in office now. You know, y'all should be happy Trump's in office because he's not messing with y'all. He's only focused on what's
not.
going on here.
too much.
No, he's
in
not.
10 years to come.
No,
There's some
it's
few years to come. This
China
one
and
will not be
India and
conducive
Russia
to
is over
human
there.
Russia and
habitation.
China. is
Yeah,
all
like I
over
said, I
Africa.
don't
In
agree
10
with your
years to
statement.
come,
And China is the one really snatching y'all resources.
Exactly.
Why are they telling you?
America.
Why are
not
they
only
telling
China,
you?
Keep blaming
Europe, America is doing the
for
same
all
thing.
your problems. Y'all,
How do you
y'all
think
need to
your
go-
iPhones are
y'all
being
need to go-
powered?
Hold on.
Go and
hold
Hold
on.
up,
listen
we
to your
created the
listen
phone.
to your
What are you
go and
talking
listen to your
about?
government. Your government was just talking about
Hold on. Listen, y'all need to go. Y'all need to go get the resources from China. So why aren't y'all learning Mandarin? So y'all can go
Exactly.
get y'all resources back and stop coming over here. Why aren't
Exactly.
y'all
Do you
going
think
to
your
the
government
UK?
is telling you
Hold
that
on.
90% of
Why aren't
cobalt?
y'all going to the UK and learning how to speak the Queen's English and get y'all resources from? They took stuff that should be in y'all museum. Go get that back first.
you're
okay?
no better than the white man then.
Actually
We
bad.
don't we don't
There's
need
stuff
we
We
don't
don't
need
have
to
nothing to
actually
do
be
with
there.
that. Why are you over here?
Stop coming over
Too much,
here.
can I
We don't
talk
have
to-
nothing to do with
Why
that.
you here?
That's
May-
what's
may-
so
may I
funny.
talk-
You
Too
know,
much.
black Americans,
May I talk
we
to-
don't even do to y'all. We
You're
don't
no
even
the way
do
that you're
that to
talking
y'all.
The way
Could
that
you
you're
mind me out
talking,
Forget the way he's talking.
very,
He
very
don't have nothing to do with doing nothing
about,
to y'all.
you know,
It's a fact. Stop
God
coming over
gathering all the
here,
people, all
blaming
the African people in the
America
diaspora to
for
Africa.
everything, and
It's
you
there in
guys
the
got
Bible.
China and Russia
The truth hurts.
and
The
Brit
truth
and
hurts.
Europe all on your backs right now. We're not doing nothing. We got a
We ain't
president
doing
that's
nothing to y'all.
America first.
you're pointing the finger
y'all
at
got
Africans,
4
but you don't own
years.
your own. You
Y'all
don't
got
run your
4
own government.
What are you talking about? Y'all got 4
Okay.
years. Y'all don't even run your own government. You got a puppet government that you just admitted that y'all got. So,
But you don't
4
even run your government. So I
you
guess we're in the
got
same
4
boat.
years. You got 4 years to get yourself together without America bothering y'all.
Listen, in
Yeah.
some
Y'all
years
better
to
take
come,
advantage. Y'all better take
the
advantage of
weather
that 4 years.
in this
of
country is
America
going to be
not
worse.
bothering you.
That it will not be conducive for habitation, for human habitation.
Okay, so why you keep coming over
It's
here
the
then?
land is going to get destroyed. I'm telling you guys. You guys need to rethink.
Okay.
Africans
what is
didn't have
coming.
Africans,
Brother,
Caribbeans.
you're
They
not
didn't
our
have an
prophet.
issue.
You're not our prophet, brother. And guess what we do to false prophets? In the Bible, it says you stone them. So stop coming over here with that doom and gloom.
Yeah, you fear mongering, bro.
Yeah, we don't fall for that. We're foundational Black Americans.
I
We were
don't
born
understand.
into this position that we're in. It's not merit based. We were born.
We've
this
been
way.
doing this. We've been doing
It's
this.
already in us, brother. So
Exactly. We've been
no
doing
matter
this.
what condition happens, we know the end says we're gonna survive.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
about
and
you.
Africans have been surviving
Too
too.
much. Can I say something?
You are
why you-
surviving, but
About
you are
you,
fleeing
but
too.
us as foundational
You
Black
fu-
I
you
Americans,
think we're
surviving,
still
but
going
you
to be
fleeing,
having
or
the
we
same
all right?
discussion in the next 4 years. Let's see.
we're
what
gonna
Yeah.
Too many
happens
people are
after 4
talking.
years.
You guys surviving, but you fleeing over here.
without America bothering y'all. Y'all better take advantage of that 4 years, okay? And stop
You
arguing
guys,
with foundational Black Americans over stuff that y'all can't even change or do nothing.
Your president is an immigrant. Do you care about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Your
love it.
president.
This is our country. Yes, we do care. This is our country. We built our own community. Everything you see over here,
that's right.
we built, and all foreigners came here.
So you don't care about the white immigrants. You only want to talk to the
You
African
build
ones.
what? What did you build?
So,
We got our
okay,
own community. That's how
the
you said
Caribbean
you know
nation,
history,
you
right?
said we ally with the white
You just
team,
said
but then you
you
don't
just
have a
said
problem.
hey, you just said you know history, right?
Let me help
You
y'all
said
out.
you know history. You said you know history, right?
Yes.
So if you know history, you would know that we built this over here.
And nobody's
Okay?
taking that
What
away
you
from
talking
you.
about? What we
Our
built?
ancestors built this US for.
Do you know about our communities
Hold
over
on.
here? They had oil, they had post offices, they had their own we had our own everything. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Slow down, King.
Hold on. In just one city called Atlanta, we got 11,000 millionaires. What city do you know? I'm talking about foundational Black American millionaires in one freaking city. 11,000. That's what we built.
Okay.
What can you compare that to?
Nobody's taking that away from you guys. You guys are the only.
No. Y'all always wagging your finger trying to say, what did we build?
No, you were the one. You're the one that
you
has been
guys did
coming
not
at
build
Africans
Joe
that.
this
did
whole
just
life.
ask what we built.
Those
One,
millionaires
two.
built that.
I
You
asked.
guys did not build
It
that.
is the ancestors. Your ancestors built it for you.
Millionaires.
If you
in
built that, that's
one
great.
freaking
You initially said in the beginning of this
We
live
are
that some.
Host, can I say something?
We are
Host.
our ancestors.
Sorry,
We are
1
our
second.
ancestors.
You initially said at the beginning of this live that
Oh my God.
a small group of African people, because I asked them like, why do you guys feel that way? Africans are not coming after Americans and talking bad about them.
Yes, they are.
You
Yes,
just
they are.
said it's a small group.
Even you
There-
are doing it. You're doing it. We've been listening.
You
to
spent
you,
this
man.
whole life trying to put me down and put Africa down and tell us that we're
No,
that
we're
we're
not.
that we
Sister,
don't
we
that
have
we
not
that
been
we've
trying to
been
put you
that
down.
we've
I
been
can tell you
bullying
we
our
have been
country
trying to put you
and we're
down.
slave traders. Are you kidding me?
You've been triggered this whole life, man. You've been triggered, and you've been in your emotions. You've been on tilt, and we were
No,
just
I haven't actually. I've just been trying to educate you because you don't know
You
everything
can't
about
educate
Africa.
me.
and you getting offended, and we're just trying to help you. We're just trying to tell you the truth. We're
You
dropping.
can't be the smartest person in the room.
How
You
can
don't
you
know
educate
you don't
somebody
know
from where
you
they're
don't know
from and
every
you're
you
not
don't
from
know
there?
you don't
Let-
know everything about Africa. Just like
You
we don't know
everything
everything about
America.
Exactly, and but we never claim to know everything about America.
But you are. You're
But
telling
you
us
are
that we're
trying to
ignorant
tell
about
us
where we're
what we
from.
need to be doing.
You crazy. You're
But you're
sitting up here
telling us
saying
what
we're
we need to
ignorant.
be doing. Everything
No,
that you're
we're
telling.
not. We
Because
don't
when it comes to
care
this
about
fight
what's
against
going on.
white supremacy, we have a greater track record than you all. We've got more wins in our column than you all.
No,
They
that's
That's
not
why
true.
Yes,
we're
you do.
saying,
That's why you're
listen
over
to
here.
That's
us.
not true. What
Oh
country are you
my
talking
Okay,
God.
about?
where's your
What
win?
wins?
Are you
Okay,
talking
name your
about? Are you
wins.
talking about
Where's your
Nigeria? Are you
win,
talking
sister?
about South Africa? Are you talking about
Name
Ghana?
No,
your
sister,
win
I'm
is
saying, where's your
at home.
win? You point the win out.
Name your wins, Nigeria. Name your wins.
You want? I can.
Okay.
Hold on.
So this is what this is about.
Ife, hold on. Ife, hold on.
No,
No, it's
sister,
not
what we're
about that.
simply
Hold on.
saying
Can I say?
Africans are the
Can I
ones
is,
talk?
who
Can I?
created
Can I
go
talk?
ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We got our independence from the white people.
1960.
We did that, but then you guys, you fought against what was it called, the civil rights. But then the white people still rule you guys. They're the presidents of you guys, right?
Thank you.
Aren't they?
No,
Aren't
they
they still the
don't.
president? Aren't they the one in charge of the government? They are in charge of the government.
They
You
are.
fought against them, but they're in charge of the government.
Are you
We
43
are in charge
million
of our
versus
own
200
government. We
million,
fought
and you
against
think
them.
we're going to be
We
in
are in
charge?
charge of our own
charge
You
government.
said you wanted
I'm
us to
naming a
name
win.
our wins.
I'm
You
naming a
said you
win.
wanted us to name our wins,
not a
I'm
right?
naming a win. A win is a
Yes.
win.
They took them out of Africa.
You said
A
you
win
wanted
is a
us to name our
win.
wins.
That
Okay, I'll
Yes.
name a
What's the
win.
win? What's the win you
I'll
have
name a
against white
win.
supremacy?
A failed
We
homeland.
kicked them out of our government. They're no longer
If
our
it's a
government.
win,
Are
you
they
would
still our
stay
government?
home.
No.
That's all I'm
Homeland.
saying.
I don't care if your face is on the currency. If you don't control your resources, that's not a win.
What the fuck you mean if you don't
But
control
you
your
don't control your
resources?
resources either. So
Do you
then how
control
can
your
you
own
say? So
resources?
then how can you say that it's a win?
Do the black people control your resources here? The white people control it.
Guess what?
Nice discussion.
90% of the
If
patents
your
are.
country is so great, why are you here? That's not a
Yes.
win.
If your country is so great, you want Americans?
Because America is still taking
Why
from our
Americans in the
country.
UAE drilling
Because
for
America calls
Do
for
you know
immigrants. That
that
is
the
what they
time
do.
America is exploring other countries, why did they also explore those countries? Why?
Exactly. If your country is so
America-
great, why were
Yes,
they in
that's
our
why we're
countries
here.
too?
America has
Why
been
is
exploiting
America?
for
Why is
resources
If they
and
did not
people
come to our
since its
countries, we would not be
inception.
here.
trying to take over
Billions of dollars from
Palestine?
our country.
Name something you built recently. Name something you invented
No.
recently.
Sir, we have
Every-
built a lot in our country. Everybody,
from somewhere.
everybody on the panel is from a
90%
different African
Genesis.
nation.
90% of the
Everything has a
In
inventions.
the last 100
If you
years.
don't check the
Exactly.
root, you will be mistaken. The root is
90
there. The root is
90%
the
of the
one that makes
inventions.
the
Are you
tree.
talking about inventions or what?
No.
90%
What
of the
came
inventions
out
Like,
are
what
of the
already.
exactly are you talking about? If you're talking about cities, I can only speak about my nation. Another person on here is from a different African nation. We're not all from the same place. Like I said, my people have gone through a civil war. We, the collective, we have had to build back our country because our government wasn't giving us something. We built back hospitals, we built back schools, we built back a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm not gonna sit up here and start saying all of that.
Hold on.
It sounds like you're saying y'all trying to get your house built and in order.
Hey, listen. I got to hear from
Everything that you're talking about, you're basically.
I got to hear from I Am God, man. We got to move on sometimes.
We have to take it back to the we have to take it back to the essence. The Africans are actually the ones who brought over the Europeans and hunted down the Black Americans. The reason why we're in this position now is because of the Black Moors, which are still in cahoots with the Europeans.
There you go.
I can go with that a little bit.
I can go with it.
I feel because I don't trust any Moorish temple anymore. Anything. I don't trust them because they are traitors, like the slave traders. They're no different.
And they're actually still selling out their own country, Africa.
Yes.
You got to take it back to the essence. The Queen Elizabeth, the Vatican, all of that is still controlled by the Black Moors. They take orders from the Black Moors.
That's why the Pope has to kiss the
I can't go that far, but I'm gonna listen.
Well, the Pope is kissing the Black nobility's feet. You've seen the videos of that, right?
That's
For the Shrine of the Black Madonna, yes.
Those are not West
No, I'm
African.
talking about kissing. I'm talking about he's kissing the feet. You know, because every president.
Hold on. I like this conversation, and I'm not against it, but I know how TikTok is, y'all.
Oh, okay, yep.
You know how they is when you start when you really start getting into the real truth.
Yeah.
They gonna knock it. They can't let you. They can't let you go all the way. They let you get.
God bless you too much for the truth that you know.
Yeah, let me relax.
Let me ask the panel right quick.
Let
me ask the panel this right quick. We at 25,000 likes, y'all. Let's go on and kick this up to 30-32.
Y'all better get them likes.
Okay.
That's it.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. The brother I am God speaking truth, but I wish I could let him go on and really spit it, but I know how TikTok is.
Bravo.
I save the brother, and I want to get banana, and I don't want to get this live banana. I've been banana too many times. It's like the moment I get on, they take me back off, and I got to build it all back up again. I'm just tired.
Yes.
So the guy that he just mentioned.
Hold on.
So he just mentioned the Moors. He just mentioned the Moors, which are not a part of West Africa, not a part of East Africa or South Africa. I believe they were predominantly somewhere North Africa. So
and they're palm colored, the Muslim, and most of them are palm colored. So
and the Arab before the slave the transatlantic was the Arab slave trade that was happening within Africa, and that was affecting our people as well. So that has nothing to do with West Africans. If you're basically saying that the Moors are the ones selling Africans, then they're the same people selling our people right now in Libya. The same people that are selling our people right now.
They're the secret organization. Puppet that's a puppet and that's pulling the strings. And he just called out a name of one of them. That's it.
Lamb God, what Lamb God said, the truth is always a truth. Our people, which is our main government, most of our government, this is what they are doing against us, me and you. So we are suffering under their own selfish interest. So this is what I'm trying to go a little bit with my brother Too Much that he's saying. We have to build ourselves. Because we have I'm coming.
But hold on, Joe Gold. I can't speak for what my government is doing. I can only talk about I can only speak about what the people are trying to do. Because just like Black Americans, they don't run their government. They don't know what Trump and them are doing. And the American government is corrupt. So are we gonna blame them? Are we going to
Americans don't run?
No. We cannot blame.
Jogo, can I say something? Jogo.
I'm just talking about our government.
Not our say something real quick.
Hold on.
Jogo.
Hold on.
Okay.
We affected an election, and the reason why we don't got the Democrats in powers now, you can thank foundational Black Americans.
I'm not going to thank y'all. I'm sorry, though.
Can I drop something real quick?
We got all kinds of power. When you
can I quickly say something before I leave? She's like, I need to go to bed.
We don't only control
I don't know about Ghanaians, but if you remember in 2020, the SARS movement, the end SARS movement, where over 1,000 of Nigerians were killed because they were trying to fight the government. So I don't know about you guys, but we're actually doing something to combat our government. Your government is the one accepting people from outside the country and giving them citizenship. I don't know about mine.
Your government has a hand.
We're not looking for more problems. Y'all the one looking for more problems, not ours. So when you're talking about government, just please pluralize your own government. Don't say our government, because we're actually doing something to combat. Y'all are not doing anything to do. You're not doing anything.
You can't do something when you're over here, ma'am. What are you doing to combat the government over here?
Why can't we do something over here?
Why can't we do something from over here?
Can I answer her?
Why can't we do something over here?
Why can't we do something from over here, though?
You can do something.
Why don't you tell Palestinians that are here? Why can't you do something over here?
What about the people that have businesses? What about the people that use social media? What about the people that utilize?
And you're over here with us.
Can I answer her?
You're fighting over here.
The reason why.
Fighting over there.
The reason why.
We never left our fight. We're fighting here.
And nobody's stopping you from fighting. The Africans that are coming over are not stopping.
Hold on, man. We thought y'all was gonna come over here and help us, but now we found out y'all don't want to help us. Y'all just want to come over here and try to replace us. Now that we know that that's y'all plan, get on, because we're gonna stand and fight no matter what. We're gonna make.
Can you give me an example of that?
We're gonna make sure we're not.
Plenty of Africans have come on this live and said that's what their intent was.
No, but can you
They
give
over here
me
to get the
an
money.
actual?
They over here to grab the bag and go back to grab the bag. They have said it
Give
on
me an
this live.
actual. Can you give me an actual example?
I just gave you it. They came on this live. You can't get no realer. You can't get no realer than that.
Listen,
But
most
Africans in
Democrats
America are stand
just
with
less than
Africans.
60 years old. Okay, so we're
That's right.
fixing stuff. We're removing all the puppets,
You just
installing
said
new leaders, and now
What you
we
just said,
started building
African-American-
industry. We're going to
follow suit with what 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶 did. Back them up and get it. And when y'all do it, we gonna applaud y'all. We gonna be happy.
but it's going to happen.
And when you guys get a hold of your government, we'll applaud you guys too.
First
One more time, sister. That's just rude and small.
You stay saying little fly stuff.
You said you see Kim. Listen, why are you over here then? If our government's
That's
so
right. We do.
here in a corrupt government,
Exactly, brother. We do.
Listen, migration is part of the human culture. You understand? So don't say why we got.
No, it's
The
not.
same
No,
reason
it's
why
not. They
America
brought
is
the
America-
America because they
on
need
other
your
people's
votes.
government.
Hold on.
They need
Inflation is part of
your votes.
Hold
We do
on,
have
you
control.
migrate. Hold on. You migrate.
you're gonna
within
speak-
your
if you're
own
gonna-
country, you don't migrate across seas. You migrate in your own country.
You migrate wherever you
But,
want. You can't put a
We're not
restriction on
migrating
migration.
over
You know how
to
big
the other
Africa
Host,
countries.
too
Africa
much.
is a big place, right? So you're not migrating to no other part of
Too
Africa.
much. Too
We're
much.
moving around in our area.
Too
That's
much.
what we do.
Why are
We
you
go
trying to
from
restrict
down
migration?
to Chicago? We
Too
go
much.
from down south to California. We go
Too
from
much. Can I
down
say
south
something?
That's
to
you.
Nobody's
That's you.
restricting it.
in our country.
Too much.
You see what
That
I'm
is
saying?
you.
Too much. Can I
Nobody's
say something?
restricting it.
Too
but
much.
just
Can I say
know-
something?
Go ahead.
I went to Dubai last summer,
Okay.
and the amount of Americans that I saw there that were working were a lot.
Okay.
There were a lot. So you're not just gonna say, "Oh, Americans are here because like Americans migrate from they don't go over the seas." They do. There was this lady I saw online on TikTok that she went to Thailand to go work,
You know what's really
and she's
going
been
on
there
in
for a
Dubai?
while.
Hold
There's
on.
thousands of
You know
Americans
the
all over the
difference
There's
place.
thousands of America all over the place.
I don't
What
know
is
what
the
they're
point
talking
of this
about.
It's a
segment?
difference. It's a difference than
Man,
what you're
What do you
saying.
mean there's a
It's a
difference? Like,
difference.
You
I'll
can't
tell you
compare.
why.
Hold on.
I
You
tell
can't
you.
compare.
Hold on.
I can
You
tell
know
you.
the difference between African working in Dubai and an American working in Dubai?
You're
He's
trying to make
choosing
you're trying to give it like some sort of like caste system or
We're
something.
not
Like,
we're not
No.
part of that caste
What,
system.
No.
what
That
sort
puts us
of
at the
legal
bottom.
document
We can
did
go anywhere and
United
everywhere.
States
you were
of
talking
America?
like a true American. Basically, you're saying
I'm
that
a
you have
true
no,
American.
you don't feel like you
We
have
are
any
American.
allegiance or
I'm
any
a true
connection to
American.
Africans.
What?
So
I'm not an
it is what it
immigrant.
is. We don't have a connection with you.
I'm
You
not
don't.
an
We don't
immigrant,
owe you
man.
loyalty.
My passport, we don't owe you any loyalty either. My passport says I can travel anywhere on this planet.
Exactly.
And
We're not
nobody's gonna bother me.
that's what you
exactly.
have a passport for. Nigerians have
I'm sorry
passports
that
too.
You gotta
Too much.
just
Relax. Too much. Relax.
You can't get
Relax.
into
You
you can't
We're
get
talk-
into the UAE
Actually,
illegally.
this is what we're talking about.
You
No,
gotta
it's not
jump
what you're
through
talking about.
We
hoops,
You're,
man.
actually
you're
do.
just as ignorant.
You're
We actually
ignorant.
do
You're
control
you
our
know
government.
nothing. You show nothing but ignorance on here.
I'm sorry.
You're trying to
you
tell me
gotta
about a
jump
place
through
where I'm
hoops.
from.
But
That's what's crazy to me.
Nobody has. I've never said anything about where you're from.
I
But
said it.
That's
you're
like
you're
that's
trying
like
to
me
He's,
trying to
he's
you're
tell
trying
you
to
from
where
tell
you're
America,
us.
from.
Can I
and you
say
tell
That's like
him
something?
you
me
don't
trying
know
to tell
nothing
you.
Can I say
about
something?
America, sister.
You're
Can I
trying
say
to
something? We do
Stop
control.
wagging your finger. And
We
will
do.
be okay.
you're trying to tell us where we can migrate to and where we can't migrate to.
Nobody's telling
You
you
can
that you're defending a place where you're
Hold
from,
on.
but you're over here. That's
Hold
where the
on.
problem is at.
Let me hear
That's
from
what the
I am
host is
God. I heard
saying. He's
you
saying
try
that
to
we
speak. Hold
can't
on.
contribute to our countries. Our
Hold on. I am God. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, we actually do control our government, right? Matter of fact, the so-called Black Americans, we are the magicians. We actually control the reality. We control reality. Without them, none of this would exist.
Tell them, brother.
So therefore, right, we are the ones that actually put Trump in office, and he's cleaning house because he knows the land has to go back to the original people.
There you
Okay.
go, bingo.
So why is he trying to take off dual citizenship
Okay.
of the Native Americans?
then
Why is he
let
trying
that
to, and
don't
he's being
belong
sued for
there.
that? Why
They
is he
don't
trying to,
belong
and he's
there.
being sued for that? Can
They
you talk
don't
about
belong
that?
there.
Native
If you knew our
Americans are
history.
from Siberia. They migrated
Exactly.
down into this country, and they
Okay,
actually
so but then you just
hold
said
on.
Your ancestors mixed with Native Americans.
Hold on, the Native American. No, first of all, we come from black tribes.
Do you know what a contradiction is? You just did one.
No,
black tribes are you?
No, you're
Sister,
not.
have you heard of the?
We have
You
black
heard of the
tribes,
5 civilized tribes?
and then we have Siberian tribes, and we got the red native and we got the black native. So let's keep it a buck. We know that some of those red natives were working with the YT to slave catch like y'all was doing over there in Nigeria. And guess what? The rooster always comes home.
Okay, well, you don't really sound like an ally. You sound like an enemy of Africans. So that means that you don't
man.
It's called an ethnogenesis.
You don't feel.
I'm sorry.
I'm rather shocked. I'm shocked with what I'm
You
hearing.
feel that way, Ife. But guess what? We're not concerned. The truth is, we're not concerned about Africans.
Okay.
Africans are definitely
Period.
concerned
Love
about.
it.
I have a question, please.
Black
Exactly, because every live is about us.
concerned about black
Every
Americans.
live.
A question. Too much.
We're not
Every
concerned.
live
That's
is
fine. That's
about
fine.
us.
I
Y'all
don't
are
think
still on
anybody's. I don't think any.
And
Africans
you all
are
are
worried
over
about.
here
That's what
hyping
worried about
up your
anything
native
That's what
lands
you're saying.
for what?
How are you guys gonna take
And
power
it's
from
not
the
that
whites?
we don't want to
It's gonna
get
take like a
control.
billion years.
Hold on,
First
Godman.
of all, you can't. They don't have power over us. They can't do anything without having a person that has the same skin as us. That's
They
Okay.
run
that's why you guys are not.
They
That's why you
control
guys are
all
not
the all
smart,
the industries.
because you know in your country you're being snanked by your own people. You give those people all that power. We don't. That's the
Okay.
difference
Well,
between
if
us.
you are calling us stupid,
Your whole conversation since you've been on here has been talking about white American. You're confusing us with them. This was our
you are
country.
them.
This is number one. Number one, this is our country. All the people who are here are immigrants.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're smart about our history, this is what ticks me off about y'all. Y'all don't know our history. You get on here because you moved here and you lived here for a couple of
But
years.
then the
and you
host
think
just
you
called
know.
us
That's
slave
just like
traders,
me.
though.
That's like me coming to your country, because that's the difference between us. Americans that come to your country, they do at least try to learn about your culture and all of
But
that.
then
We
you just
always
called us slave
have.
traders,
We never
though.
down. We never talk down on y'all. We always tried to learn about your culture. In the 90s, we were always trying to learn about Africa.
I'm
'cause
sorry,
we
but
really
Black
thought we was
Americans,
from there.
Black Americans, you just exhibited that right now in this conversation.
Hey,
You can't say that you weren't talking down on us. You
I'm
were.
talking about you.
Yeah, you
I'm
tried
talking
to
about you
spite us at some
specifically,
point.
But
because
here's the
every time
problem.
somebody
Here's
talks,
the problem.
you're not listening.
You
You're
don't
only
recognize
listening to
your
the
own arrogance. You can't see your own arrogance.
Exactly.
You're the one talking.
I want to ask you a question,
us.
ladies,
And when we respond, you get mad at us for responding
Exactly.
to the way
Ladies,
you're actually
Trigger
saying.
words.
You're coming
No,
into
I only
a
got
Black
upset when you
American
started
live.
insulting
You're coming
Nigerians.
into a Black
Excuse
American
me,
live.
ladies,
You're coming in,
ladies.
hold on, Shawty. You're coming into a Black American live with arrogance, acting as if we should be listening to you. Understand this. Your
Never
home-
said that.
our homeland. We're up here, you're down here, but you
Exactly. Do you see your display of
Exactly. But it's
ignorance?
the truth.
Ladies,
the
I
truth
want
is
to
the truth, man.
I'm
The
not
truth-
accepting.
Hold on.
I'm not accepting.
Hold on.
I'm not
If it
accepting.
wasn't
I'm
the
sorry.
truth, you would be
You're
back where
mad.
you
You're
live.
mad. You're
When
mad.
live in
Ladies.
Canada.
I'm not mad. I'm just trying to. I'm
Ladies,
also.
hold
You're
on.
trying to educate
In
me on
my
your.
country.
You're trying to
Ladies.
educate me. You're trying to
Ladies.
educate me
You're
on
in
your
my country.
on Americans on
Ladies.
and your history,
You're
and that's
my
totally
country.
fine.
You're
Okay.
I want to
coming
ask you a
to
question,
Africa,
ladies.
and you're
Ladies.
over in my country trying to tell
La-
me.
It's
my
not your
ladies.
country. Your country
Yes,
is being
it
run by an
is.
immigrant.
Yes,
Ladies,
it
I want to ask you a
is.
question.
See,
I want
You've
to ask
been
ladies.
trying to
Going
tell us
on.
about our country again. You
I
trying
wanna
to
Just
ask
like
you
you were
ladies.
trying to
It's
tell
not
us
ours.
that we were having
I'm not
conversations
telling
with
you
friends.
nothing about where you're from, because I don't know about where you're
Well,
from.
the host was
I'm
trying
not
to tell us
telling
that
you.
we were having conversations with friends. I'm not my government. I can only speak for my people and how my people feel and
But
how they
you-
and how the
But
youth
you're in
feel.
Canada.
Ladies, hold on.
That doesn't
this will
matter.
tell us-
It doesn't matter. There's
How
Americans.
can you
Y'all
speak
always
with the
There's Americans in
Nigerians
other
back
countries. They
home
can't
if
speak
you're
for
in
America.
Canada?
Ladies.
Okay.
No, sister, you
Hold
don't
on.
understand what I'm saying.
Hey, guys. guys.
Canada is a part of America.
Hey guys, I want to
Go
ask
ahead,
ladies. I want to ask ladies one question, and this will solve. Are either one of you guys married?
Yes.
So what did he
Okay.
say? What did he say?
Hold on. Is
He asked
either
if
one
you
of
were
you guys
married.
No, I'm not married.
Okay. Will either one of you guys marry an American guy like me?
Why not? I don't
Possibly.
care. I don't care. Yeah,
Yeah,
why
You
not?
would?
There's a lot. There's a lot. I just went to a Nigerian American wedding not too long ago.
One of them, me, I'm from here, America.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
why
talking
not?
about. Yeah.
Like, why, if there's
No, you
love,
just said
why
you went
not?
to a Nigerian American wedding. He's
That's
not
exactly.
Nigerian. He's not Ghanaian. He's a
No.
foundational Black American.
Yes.
That's what I just said. I said a Nigerian
First of all,
and
Shawty, she's American.
American.
She's Canadian, so the term she's probably using it
Oh,
different.
Nigerian and an American.
Yes.
Shorty, are you
Okay.
trying to find yourself a wife, Shorty? Is that what's going on, brother?
No, I'm trying to get to, you're so harsh about when we talk about us. And you know, we didn't come over there, but you guys come here to make a blend. So what I'm trying to say, would you accept one of us to marry to be here instead of saying you're gonna gain everything then move back to your country?